Guys, today we will discuss the company interview, which is Wipro, and this is the continuation of the previous sessions. In the last two sessions, we have discussed the technical discussions, how the interview goes, and what is the questions and what ups and downs, where we need to keep focus, and what is the very important questions. So, in the similar manner, we will discuss the third round today, and if you have not checked those videos, and so I will add those things in the descriptions, so please check it out if you have not watched already. So let's continue this session. So as I said, this is the third round, and you are aware of the company Wipro, which is very famous company of the India, and this is the positions for senior .NET developers. Sometimes you will get some different designations like senior software engineer or senior analyst, senior consultant. So don't be hesitate, and the experience ranges from 3 to 7 years. And the as I said earlier, like we have a three technical discussions along with the HR, and there is one more HR, and then for interview details are around so C sharp dependency injections, .NET Core programming, data structures, algorithm. And the first question is almost similar in the every interview. You know that first of all they will talk about you, they will ask about you, and what is your project, your previous experience, your role, your day to day activity, all that things. So let's jump to the next topic, C sharp. C sharp. So they started with the features of C sharp. What is the C sharp features? Why it is popular in .NET framework? This is the only language which is being used widely. What is the reason of that? And in order to further questions, they asked the oops concept, why or oops, what is the oops, and what is the object oriented programming, basically what is the features, what is the main pillars. In order to in the similar questions, they ask like what is the polymorphism, their types, uses, along with the example. In the oops, they asked like what is the use of abstract class over interface. uh, I mean, this is the VVIP questions. I have already mentioned these questions many times. Like, if you are attending 10 to 12 interviews, then definitely you will get this question in 8 interviews. Like, what is the abstract class? What is the interface? What is the difference between both of them? Uh, the next question is like, can we replace interface with the abstract class? I mean, they can ask like, is there any possibility that we can replace interface with the abstract class? If yes, then what is the need of interface? If no, then why? Use of interface with example. Yes, I mean, what is the use cases of interface and when we have to use it? So all those things. The next question was related to dependency injections, DI. I mean, it is also very important questions, like what is the dependency injections, how you are implementing these things in your current project, because there are several ways. In earlier approach, we generally use some third party libraries to implement these things like artifact and all, but in .NET Core things are little different. So how we are implementing it, what is the lifetime related to those questions. uh, the question is like why basically we use it. uh, Without using it, can we develop the project? If we will develop the project, what will be the uh, I mean, what will be the impact? So why to use it? In order to the same questions like .NET related, .NET Core related, the what is .NET framework, what is .NET standard, and what is .NET Core. So among them, what is the difference? So we have to explain each and everything. Now we are coming to the data structures questions. Basically they asked one array questions, one string questions, and we have to program it. Let's discuss these questions. The first question was like, arrange input array like ascending odd and descending even number. So let's understand these questions along with the example. Like, if we have a 45, 50, 34, 78, 23, and 43, these are the inputs. So question is that like this, you have to arrange this in ascending order if odd number is present somewhere. You have to made in descending order if even number is present somewhere. The prerequisite is that you have to arrange odd number in starting, uh, even number in last. I mean, so in the output you can see like 23, 43, and 45. These are the odd numbers, and we have arranged it in ascending order, and we have kept it at first. In the similar fashions, we have arranged the even number in the last, but it is not in ascending, it's a descending, 78, 50, 34. So our output should be something like this. So they asked questions like this. If I did these questions very well, in the further they asked one more question, like, you have to remove vowels from string. For example, there is a Malayalami. Spelling is Malayalmey. So you can see here there is a vowels like A, E presence in the input. So output should be something like this. There should not be any vowels, only consonant, MLY, only. So these are the questions basically they asked related to data structures. One was array and another was strings. So that was the experience, and thanks for the watching. Please support the channel by like and subscribe if you have not done already. And if you have any doubt, suggestions, please comment down below. Thank you.